So out here working today. Got a quick job for you. So we're going to be doing a AC pressure switch on a Volkswagen 2.0 T Mark 5. Tools you're going to need for this: a flex head ratchet, preferably a long one, a T30 bit or a T30 socket, another extension, a 17mm crow's foot, and a 90 degree or an angled pick. And the last thing you're going to need is a set of pliers here. So let's get started. I'm going to show you guys kind of what's up. So first things first, pull this out, pop out our air intake here, okay? Water intake. Just going to set it aside for a moment, okay? Okay, so we got a T30 bit right here that goes to the boost pipe, alright? I'm just gonna leave that in there for a second. So this clip here, you can use a screwdriver if you need to, but pull this clip out. Set it right there. We need a pair of pliers. So and our clamp, okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull this. Just gonna pull this down. Move this out of the way. Make that pipe back so it's some oil in the boost pipe there. You're gonna need, but I just loosened it, was a 8mm socket for the front mount of the boost pipe. So I'm gonna park straight here for a second. So I'm gonna kind of work that side out of the boost pipe. You're gonna tilt it, pull that out. So with the boost pipe out of the way, you can see our pressure switch down here. You're gonna reach through here, okay, with an angled pick. Get behind it. You're gonna kind of wedge that up from the back of the clip in. Okay. You want to lift that tab behind it. So once you get that clip off, it slides off the sensor. You can see it. Look right there towards the back of the sensor. Make sure you're not putting it in that hole. It's not really going to be able to reach it. You need to get the tab on the end. So now we got that. Tuck this out of the way. Okay, so you can see it's down there. So the way I do these in the Mark 5, you're going to want a 17 crow's foot on 2 extensions, okay? Have your ratchet handy. Make sure it's on the loose setting. Is that here? This isn't a bad job if you know how to do it, so swing your crow foot in here. See how it locked on, okay? Okay, so you're going to turn it. Bust it loose. You don't want to bust that line loose, okay? Okay, after you loosen this thing one time, okay, you can pretty much slide the wrench off. There it goes down the bottom. Set that down. I'm on a day off today, so you broke it loose once, okay? You can reach down here and spin the sensor by hand after it's undone by one. Just break it free. Be careful your engine's not hot because this alternator's burning the crap out of my hand here. Okay. We got this out. This switch is probably our problem here. At the end of the video, I'm going to go over some signs and symptoms of why these go bad. Okay, this is probably the original OEM sensor, so we're going to toss it. I'll talk with you guys after about kind of what you'll see, what kind of problems arise. So this is an aftermarket one. I can drop a link in here for the part description. I only paid roughly, I think, 30 bucks, maybe $17 for this one. I can't remember. I'll take a look. But we're gonna snug it in as far as we can by hand, okay? Oh, it's hot. Hold on. Okay, all the way in by hand. So to tighten these up, it's the reverse procedure. So you're gonna make sure you get it on there. You're gonna flip it so it goes in this way, okay? Grab the line like that and move up. Like, oh, shoot. It's a pain to get these in right. So like this, okay? So you got it hugged. Depending on your aftermarket sensor, you might have a different size. So set you right here. Okay. That one's in. Switch that to tighten. Okay. Just snug in there. If you over tighten that, you can twist that high pressure line, and if you break that, you're going to be replacing the entire high pressure line. So make sure you do it right. Alright, as for the clip, real easy. Reinstall. Just flip the prep on this one because of how my hands are. Okay, that's clicking into place here. Okay, so that's pretty much it. When it comes to these, okay, when these go bad, when these sensors go bad, you're gonna have some various things that you might have go wrong. So one thing you'll notice with you hook up a gauge to your high or low pressure line, you're going to see a fluctuation in pressure, where at some points you may see it just dips and it goes up and down. It's not fluctuating. Your compressor will either turn on, or your compressor will be intermittently on and off. Usually is what your compressor down here will generally be not working. It won't trigger on, or you will have an intermittent cooling, so it'll turn on and off, on and off, on and off. So there's a solenoid that sits in there too. I'll go over that. This previous owner put in a brand new clutch to it, but you'll generally notice that with the Mark 5, what I've noticed is it'll either come on and off, on and off, on and off, or it won't click on. So that pressure switch, if that's faulty, your compressor generally will not turn on. Something I've seen it differently played out in different vehicles, yada yada yada, but this is generally how I see it here. So
either way, I can't tape up the window until I go to the store and get box tape. And get toilet paper and box tape. And allergy medicine for this.
okay. One. Sorry for no audio, kind of cut out a little bit. So we've got this clip, just press in, okay, like so. We're going to grab an 8mm for this one here in just a second. But That's pretty much it. What you'll notice with them, they're not hard to get out. Some models are kind of tough. Bolt going right back in. What you'll notice with these is the Mark 5 2.0. At least the GTI, I think the Passat is the same way, or any of the 2.0s are the same way. You have to use that 17 crow's foot down there to pop it. It's pretty much impossible to get it from the bottom. You can get the clip from the bottom if you need to, but that's generally how they're done. So we'll see if it fires up and works. Until then, LW out.